So again, we're in the lobby, and there's a lot to talk about in the lobby. So we are at the ROTC display
We're
cabinet.
having a busy day in the lobby.
We are a lobby adventure. I'm officially calling this episode Lobby Adventure.
Oh, okay. Unofficial titling of the episode without co-host consent, but I'm okay with it because I like that title.
Exactly. So we are at the ROTC thing, and there's a lot of trophies in here. I see like first place, second place, fifth place, first place. That is a big trophy, but I don't think that's the one that we're talking about right now. I think that what? No.
Mrs. Herzog, we love you.
We have to redo that.
No, we don't. Just keep rolling.
Okay, so we got the ROTC thing, and it's really interesting. And they actually won first place in a really big competition that they went to.
They've never placed that before, and
Yeah,
then
they
it's
never-
first place.
Yeah, and they just went there, like Norristown, stealing all the gold. Because we go for the gold. Because we're Norristown, and we go for the gold.
And you reach for the stars,
And we reach for the stars.
and you saw poinsettias. Oh, no, what's a poinsettia?
It's a poinsettia. She said it.
No, it's
so
a poinsettia.
we are going to go talk to ROTC because they went for the gold, and they got it.
Good job.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Palisano here with Kobe Allen talking about JROTC's recent victory. So what did you guys win?
There was a competition in Pleasantville, New Jersey, and it was for drill and ceremonies. So it was a pretty good victory.
What goes into drill and ceremony?
Well, there's certain aspects of drill. You have a platoon, which is of 12 cadets, and there's squads, which are 6 cadets, and they give you a sequence that you have to practice for, and they grade you on how well you do the sequence, how sharply it's done, and if you follow the sequence. Like if you go out of order, they'll mark you down. If you don't stop right, they'll mark you down. And there was other stuff like color guard, which is like with flags and stuff. That also has a sequence, and inspection where they go around. You put your top 12 cadets out there, and graders come around and grade your uniform, how you look, how you smell, and if you can answer the inspection questions right.
And do you know these inspection questions beforehand?
Yeah, there's a little sheet you get that every JROTC across the country gets, and it has like what does JROTC stand for, that type of stuff. How do you read a military map? And then there's like chain of command, like who's the president, who's this, who's that, and then they'll ask you, and you got to answer it like in a specific way. Like you got to address their rank, answer the question, then address their rank again. So they're looking for that type of stuff.
So I assume you've been preparing for a while since you guys made it in first. How long has that process been?
Well, we had a competition on the 6th of November. So after that, we had to really practice like 4 days a week to prepare for this one, because that was a totally different sequence for each one. So we did a couple times after school, but we did mainly before school in the morning, 4 days a week to prepare for this.
Wow, that's a lot. Do you have any other competitions later in the year?
Yeah, we have February, I forget the date, but that's our league competition. So we go against other teams in Philadelphia. That's more like of our rivals. And then if we win that one, we go on to the big one up in New York.
Have we ever won that one?
We did win the league one last year. The one in New York, we haven't done too well because it's really tough, because it's teams from all the way up from Maine down to Pennsylvania. So it's a really tough competition to win.
And the recent competition, which schools were involved with that?
There were 17 schools, and mainly from New Jersey, but some of the good Philadelphia schools will travel out there. So we had a couple of our rivals, but then we also had people from New Jersey that we'll see if we go to New York, that we see in New York. So it was kind of good that we were against them, so we know what we're up against if we go to New York.
Definitely. And what's your position in drill?
Well, we have leaders of different elements, which are there's unarmed platoon, which is without rifles, and then there's armed platoon with rifles. Like I have the unarmed platoon. My friend Demetrius has the armed platoon, and then we have 2 other guys that lead the squads, and I also lead the color guard, and Demetrius leads the inspection. So we kind of separate it between cadets because it's hard to memorize a lot of all the sequences, because we had one guy do that last year, and he did it, but it's really hard for one person to memorize all those sequences.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know you're a senior. Do you have to be a senior to be in charge of a squad?
No, I'm the only senior that's on the drill team, but the other 3 guys are juniors, and we have actually we have another senior. She's a first-year cadet. She led the Let 1 squad. So we're training like the sophomores and the freshmen that are in there. We train them to lead stuff, but mainly the juniors and seniors lead that.
Do you think they'll be successful when you guys leave next year?
I think so. I think the challenge will come after their year, because a lot of the drill team is made up of the juniors. Like, there's only me and the other girl that are seniors, and maybe some other people that are seniors, but it's mainly made up of juniors. Sophomores, there's a little bit, and freshmen, there's a little bit, but hopefully they'll get more people to come out in the future.
Okay, and do you want to show us the trophy
Sure.
that you guys won?
Well, this is our first overall trophy. What's significant about this is because we've never placed in this competition before, and for the first time placing in this competition, we placed first overall. So that's pretty good.
It's a nice trophy.
Yeah, it's heavy too. The events that we placed in were unarmed squad, which is without rifles, armed squad, which is with rifles. We placed first in both of those events. We placed second in color guard and third in unarmed platoon. And then the other events, we were probably in like 4th or 5th. So the points just accumulated, and that's what led to this. So
Nice.
it was a good day. We were really excited and really hyper afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. Did you guys celebrate in any way?
The bus ride home was crazy.
Yeah.
It was fun though. We always have fun going to these things. Even if we don't win, we always have a good time.
Well, is there anything else you would like to add?
No, we're just gonna start preparing for the next one. That's all.
Okay, well, thank you for being here. Elizabeth Palisano here with Kobe Allen, talking about the recent JROTC victory. Now back to the Eagle's Eye.